operator ready to get this one going. And we're off and running from Western New York. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Purdy throwing here to start. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Play action now with Purdy. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Draw play. This is McCaffrey. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
And better luck next time for you. I feel for those running backs because that blitz was drawn up to hit him right in the mouth.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. Here's Purdy, 4th down. Kittle makes the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
First down throw by Purdy. Finds his fullback. This one doesn't get much, down to the 41. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Here's 2nd and 5. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Escapes a defender. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a 49er first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26.
Get set. 18, watch out.
On the toss, it's McCaffrey. Still has room inside the 15. And he did not get in. Finally stopped at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on a play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, well, certainly more exciting for all of us to watch, too.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Brandon Condrington to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. First out of the game for James Cook. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Another one for Cook. And that's not what the offense talking about. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. It's on target to Moore. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
13 yards on the play. And the Bills, 1st down.
56.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On 1st down, Allen. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. He got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Pushing for the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills finish off their opening drive. It's a James Cook touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Prater able to tack on the extra point. And the Bills respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Prater set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Trying to locate it. Oh, no, he lost it.
At their own 35-yard line.
Get set.
Purdy on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Ed Oliver there to make the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 39. Right back to Ayuki Coombs. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the 48. Completed to his running back. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
And the 49ers first down.
Pretty throwing here on first. Into the hands of Kittle. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass game, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown!
Touchdown.
The 49ers take the lead just before halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Codrington now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return. The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
Regular, right? Ready? Look out!
Throwing now on first down, Allen. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the 49ers will start with it in the 4th after an interception to end the quarter. Well, we both saw what he was doing, Brock. Trying to work the sideline there, but I don't think he ever saw the corner sitting back and just waiting to break on that throw.
And that's what the good ones do. They use the sideline to their advantage. It really becomes the 12th defender on the field. The elite corners in this league, they'll play to it. They'll bait those quarterbacks to making that throw, and then they'll close fast and take that ball away.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
4-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. First down from the red zone. Catch is made in close. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Offense letting the clock reach 3 seconds as they take the timeouts. And they can try a field goal now before halftime. One last play before the break.
What's up?
Throwing here just before halftime. Has it down close. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers will extend their lead as time expires in the half. George Kittle, the touchdown. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Ty Johnson now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Allen on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
They will go. It's Allen. Escapes the pocket. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. Run around, up.
Now Purdy. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And he's brought down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
That's up. I need you. Go ahead, go ahead. Yellow. Yellow. Up.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
That's pretty much textbook defense right there and how to stop a drop play. Guys near the line, keeping their eyes in the backfield, and then you collapsed all running lanes as soon as he got the ball.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Going run again with McCaffrey. That's a big hole